Good morning and welcome to Sunday, December 12th, 2021, Dharma service. We live in a complex and complicated way and world. So today's Dharma talk from Reverend Gong is on simplicity. These beautiful flowers are for Neil Bell's mother Sheila, who passed away, and today is her final deliverance ceremony. You're welcome to join us in Qi Gong exercise led by Reverend Kim from Richmond Temple.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the infinite source of marvelous existence. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, embracing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guide us to develop justice and freedom through Dharma and universal principles. Meditation is simple and easy. Anyone can practice it. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Now wiggle to release any tension in your body. Rock front to back or side to side like the pendulum of a grandfather clock until you find the point of perfect balance. Breathe in. Grab all your tension. Breathe out. Release any mental or physical uneasiness. Relax your whole body. It is okay to slouch a little bit if that feels more natural. Just remember to let your mind's eye focus on belly breathing. Breathe and listen to your body. If your body agrees, gradually sit up tall. Gently straighten your spine without losing focus on the energy in your lower abdomen. You may start to feel your lower back growing stronger and your chest and heart opening. Now open your eyes softly and look straight ahead with a level gaze. Without moving your head or eyes, let your eyelids relax and drift downward to their most comfortable place. While keeping your ears softly aligned with your shoulders, tuck your chin in slightly and let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Enjoy the sensation of your arms and hands relaxing. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in your mouth. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. Invite your awareness to return to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called the Danjan and is located about 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjan is the power center for your breathing. Scan your entire body to see if there is any tension, especially in your face and head, neck, and shoulders. If your face or body begins to itch, simply note the itching and let it pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly and quietly, so that you maintain a calm stillness and honor the silent practice of those with you. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed by them. Do not react to your thoughts or pursue them. Recognize that they are just thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. You will no longer feel any distinction between yourself and others, finding yourself free from the limits of time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, deeply aware of our ever calm, ever alert spirit.
전지연기하심정 만사요해하심동 전지요하동이제 아이오전지동심정 전지연기하심정 만사요해하심동 전지요하동일제 아이오전지동심정 전지연기하심정 만사요해하심동 전지요하동일제 아이오전지동심정 전지연기하심정 만사요해하심동 전지요하동일제 아이오전지동심정 전지연기하심정 만사요해하심동 전지요하동일제 아이오전지동심정 전지연기하심정 만사요해하심정 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 전지요하동일제 아이오전지동심정
Prayer for world peace. Grace of heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. May we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts.
The Bodhisattva of great compassion, when deeply practicing Prajnaparamita, realized that all five aggregates are empty and thus became free from all suffering and distress. O Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. The same is true of sensations, perceptions, impulses, and consciousness. O Shariputra, all dhammas are empty. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. In emptiness, no form, no sensations, no perceptions, no impulses, no consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind consciousness, no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, no old age and death, nor extinction of them, no suffering, no cause of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva relies on Prajnaparamita, therefore the mind has no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Free from delusion, one dwells in nirvana. All Buddhas of the past, present, and future rely on Prajnaparamita and attain supreme enlightenment. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is the great mantra, is the great enlightening mantra, is the unsurpassed and unequaled mantra, which is able to eliminate all suffering. This is true, not false, so proclaim the Prajnaparamita mantra, which says, Gone, gone, gone beyond, far beyond, now awake. Gate, gate, paragate, parasangate, bodhisattva.
This morning, Reverend Wong will share an encouraging Dharma Talk with us about the freedom and joy we create when we let go of the clutter in our lives and in our minds. Let us practice deep listening. And when Reverend Wong concludes her talk, feel free to post your comments and reflections in the live chat. Please now welcome Reverend Wong.
On this beautiful day in December, I'd like to remind us of a very special joy, the joy of letting go, the joy of simplifying life. People often gain satisfaction by possessing many trendy things, but genuine spiritual seekers find contentment in having less. In this month of letting go, I am reminding myself to live more simply. Recently, I have been thinking about Venerable Pop-jung, a Korean Zen monk who exemplified the Dharma of fewer possessions and simple living. One day, he was gifted a gorgeous orchid with fragrant flowers. It was a delicate plant and required special care with just right amount of light and moisture. It was the rainy season and Venerable Pop-jung found a perfect spot in his yard for the orchid to grow. Early one summer morning, Venerable Pop-jung traveled away from his mountain hermitage. Strong summer sunlight broke through the mountain mist. The sunlight made him worry about the orchid he left. Since the plant could be damaged by the strong sun, his worried mind made his every step heavier and heavier. Finally, he decided to go back to the hermitage. With great clarity, he realized that his suffering came from an attachment. He soon gave away that plant. Venerable Pop-jung later wrote, "I resolved to let go of at least one thing every day. The history of humanity seems to be like the history of possessions. We struggle and fight to have more. As for this desire to possess, there is no limitation, no weekends off." End quote. Once many of us start careers and families, we work hard to get cars, houses, and things to put in the house, until one day we realize we are not so young and our lives have become cluttered with the stuff. In our late 50s, we begin to think about downsizing. It seems that for the first half century of our lives, we work hard to accumulate things, and then we find we must work hard to release them. We all have a relationship with and attachment to every single item we own. We can think of these relationships like strings between ourselves and each thing we possess. When there are more strings, our energy becomes entangled and our minds become cluttered. When we let go of our unneeded items, those strings are severed. With fewer things to tug on our minds. There is more clarity in our mind space. With fewer strings to tug on our minds, there is more clarity in our mind space. Our home becomes a blissful nest for our souls. Someone once said, the secret of happiness is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy having less. Since the pandemic, one of our temple's creative and delightful practices has been decluttering meditation. Here is the prayer we say before we begin our decluttering. With the support of my Dharma friends, how grateful I am for this opportunity to clear up my living space and mind space. During this decluttering meditation, may I observe any feelings, thoughts, and judgments that arise. May I release attachments to objects. May I release the belief that letting go is difficult. When I get distracted, may I breathe and refocus. One breath at a time, one corner at a time, one item at a time, I can clean it up. May we enjoy this gentle journey of letting go and creating spaciousness. Decluttering meditation is a good example of a practice in motion. Our house chores and hassles become great material for practice. Once we declutter, we can take time to appreciate those small, clutter-free areas with a smile and a bow. Participants have shared these comments.
The decluttering meditation practice has been transformative. Doing this with my Dharma buddies is joyful. It has given me the opportunity to mindfully clear out space both physically and mentally. I can now embrace uncluttered space with simplicity and grace, resting in my true nature.
This practice works because we set an intention together and have a team mindset, supporting each other even from a distance, just like we support each other when we meditate in a group.
While decluttering drawers and closets, we can also save money. Sometimes we buy something not realizing that those items are hidden in the back of a drawer or a closet. So, if we frequently clear out our belongings, we may find that we already have what we need. I try to keep in mind when I find things that I have not used in a year, I should not hesitate to put them in a giveaway box, recycling bin, or trash can. In other words, when in doubt, pitch it out. But if you have a hard time letting go of things, feel free to bring your stuff to the temple. We can find new homes for almost anything. Whenever we have a visiting guest, we love to take them to Patty Daniel's home because she and her husband live simply in their small house. They do not have a dryer. They hang clothes outside. It's a perfect day to dry clothes and our, towels outside on this sunny day. They do not have any AC, just use ceiling fans to cool off their home. In winter, they use firewood to heat their home, and yet their house is filled with contentment and delight. There are not many items in their home, but Patty is one of the most generous contributors to our temple and to the community. Master Sotae-san said that in today's world, material progress has come to dominate our lives. Our minds and spirits have become enslaved by materialism and technology. This is why the founding motto of Won Buddhism is, along with this great opening of material power, let there be a great opening of mind, heart, and spirit. In this age, as we pursue a more convenient life, our possessions and stuff can accumulate fast if we are reluctant to let things go. Emails in my inbox seem to accumulate much faster than I can clear them out. Same with the clothing, same with the books. We're living in an age with so much information rushing towards us. Once this excess of information grabs our attention, it's hard to let go, and we become ensnared. Chasing so much information and so many things can cause restlessness in our lives. Lao Tzu said, "Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are." When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. My teacher, Venerable Sangtaonim, followed a minimalist lifestyle. If someone brought offerings to her, she immediately circulated the gifts to others. At her funeral service, we all acknowledged her as the one who used the least amount of material resources on this planet. Master Chongsan said, "Instead of endeavoring to fill your storehouse with the things that have form, endeavor instead to fill your storehouse with the formless world of truth." If a practitioner covets things of the secular world and becomes attached to them, they may become a seed that will come to fruition in a future lifetime. This could dim and darken one's spirit. Okay, now, when we declutter our physical space, can we also declutter our mind space? No matter how neat we keep our simple belongings, our minds can still be preoccupied and cluttered with distracting thoughts and worries. But there is a way out, a way to keep our thoughts and minds clear and free. Meditation. Meditation allows us to see our thoughts clearly as they arise, and then rest when the thoughts subside. This is how we create spaciousness. Master Chongsan said again, "The empty mind is the master of a myriad things. Hence, you will make a good use of physical things only if you know how to uncover and apply your empty, free mind." Meditation invites us to see the empty nature of our thoughts. When we understand and use the emptiness of the mind well, we become the masters of our life. I notice that my mind can engage with a constant stream of thoughts from the moment of waking up until the very moment of going to bed. My thoughts only seem to rest during meditation. I don't need to think and figure things out during quiet sitting. Meditation is a special time to declutter thoughts. I am grateful to have this tool in my life journey. Letting go. Letting go opens new space. We can visualize releasing our thoughts simply through breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, and letting go of our emotional attachment and mental clutter. From this cleared view, renewed energy arises. As this year winds down, let us simply resolve to simplify.
Thank you so much, Reverend WontempleNC. You have inspired me to downsize my inbox and clear up my mind. And thank you, dear friends, for your focused listening. You're welcome now to leave your thoughts and comments in the live chat. And you're also welcome to join in silent sitting reflection for a few moments. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to being with you next weekend. Our parting words for today come from our friend in Utah, Jared, who has some thoughts to share with us.
Hi, I'm Jared, and I live in Utah, but I practice with my Dharma buddies at the North Carolina Temple. When the orders pile up at work, sometimes the best thing is to have a practice that helps me maintain equilibrium. The hustle and bustle at times can seem overwhelming and relentless. The North Carolina Temple sustains me and my practice, and sustainers provide nourishment for the temple and the Kyomonims, who in turn create programs and practices that are so important to me and my Dharma buddies. Dana is the Pali and Sanskrit word that connotes the virtue of generosity, the practice of giving. And Dana giving can be as easy as pushing buttons. please like the videos you watch and subscribe to One Buddhism of North Carolina. You can see the many ways to support our temple by going to wontempleNC.org and scrolling down to support our temple. This temple means so much to me, and I know your generosity means so much to the temple.